Try something with me right now. Take a deep breath. Hold it. Within seconds, you'll feel a growing pressure in your chest, a rising sense of panic. Eventually, your body screams at you with a desperate physical command to breathe. The longer you hold it, the more it feels like you're drowning. Yet at the exact moment you feel that overwhelming urge to exhale, your body still has plenty of oxygen. Your blood and lungs currently store enough oxygen to sustain consciousness for several minutes after you stop taking in new air. This photograph shows a professional freediver holding a world record sign for a single breath hold exceeding 11 minutes. Trained divers regularly go for 4, 5, or 6 minutes underwater, proving that oxygen starvation is not the immediate cause of panic. Since a lack of oxygen isn't causing that agonizing sensation of suffocation, an entirely different biological trigger must be hijacking your body. That internal trigger is actually carbon dioxide. Your cells produce CO2 as a constant waste product whenever they convert glucose into energy. Normally, your lungs expel this gas when you exhale. Holding your breath causes CO2 to accumulate in your blood, where it dissolves into water to form carbonic acid. Your body monitors this acid buildup through specialized chemoreceptors located in the carotid bodies in your neck and the medulla oblongata in your brainstem. These sensors instantly detect the tiny drop in your blood's pH level caused by rising carbonic acid. This initial urge to breathe is an automated chemical alert about blood acidity, preceding any actual danger of oxygen starvation. Between 30 and 60 seconds into a breath hold, your chemoreceptors begin firing urgent emergency signals directly into your brainstem, demanding a breath immediately. The primitive brainstem does not negotiate with your conscious willpower. It takes control and forces involuntary physical spasms in your diaphragm muscle to try and restart the breathing cycle. Push past 60 seconds and the psychological escalation begins. Your amygdala, the brain's fear center, interprets these chest spasms as a lethal threat. It floods your body with adrenaline, spiking your heart rate and triggering intense anxiety. Even when sitting in complete safety, the feeling of drowning is intensely real. Your brain is running its full suffocation protocol, regardless of your actual oxygen levels. If CO2 drives the urge to breathe, you could theoretically bypass the alarm by purging carbon dioxide from your blood through hyperventilation, breathing very fast and deep, before a breath hold. This graph illustrates the biological deception. Rapid breathing drops CO2 to an artificially low baseline. It takes much longer for the rising CO2 line to reach the breathing alarm threshold. Meanwhile, your oxygen levels drop past a critical blackout threshold before the alarm ever fires. This dangerous phenomenon is known as shallow water blackout. Athletes and swimmers lose consciousness and drown because the chemical alarm was tricked, leaving them with no warning that their oxygen had run out. Attempting to outsmart this primitive system silences the alarm bell without removing the underlying danger. While hyperventilation is a trick, the body has a legitimate superpower for underwater survival: the mammalian diving reflex. This ancient automatic protocol activates the moment cold water makes contact with your face. Your heart rate plunges instantly. Your blood vessels constrict, diverting oxygen away from your limbs to prioritize the heart and brain. Finally, your spleen contracts, dumping a reserve payload of oxygen-rich red blood cells directly into your circulation. While your brainstem strictly punishes breath holding in the air, cold water activates a dormant architecture that optimizes your body for the water. Every breath hold initiates an inescapable chain reaction. CO2 levels build up, chemoreceptors detect acidity, the brainstem overrides willpower, and the amygdala initiates a panic response. This physical agony is the human body executing its most aggressive, heavily protected security system. Beneath our rational consciousness lies a primitive architecture focused entirely on survival, ensuring that instinct overpowers willpower. Go ahead and take a deep, conscious breath now. The panic of suffocation serves as the final proof of how fiercely your subconscious fights to keep you alive.